Hello, bonjour. I wanted to share my latest junk journal with you, which is a bit more masculine in nature, less lace and flouncy stuff, so I thought it might be a nice gift for Father's Day. It's based on a zoology botany book. Sadly, the original book was in disrepair, so I've had to hold it together with some washi tape. And here we've got a clasp with a lovely sea snail shell from my local beach, and that just clasps open like that. There we go. Inside we've got the original first few pages of the book. I like to provide lots of writing space, and as these were blank, I thought it would be a good idea to keep those, so those are there. And then we start with the actual pages of the book with this beautiful stag beetle image. And then I've just put a little journal label in just so we know what we're about. And then on the back, a lovely bumblebee stamp to sort of go with the cockchafer images which are here from the original book. And as we're all about flying things, I thought I'd include a lovely scan of a hot air balloon image. And this is from this amazing book I have, Great Inventions. And this is from 1873. There we go, there's the inscription there. And it has some fantastic inventions and inventors of the time. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Including this lovely balloon image. And I couldn't bear to cut up this book because it's in good condition. So there's a scan there so that I could share it with you. And then on the back, I've got an actual dictionary page from this little dictionary here, which is in a very sad state. I'm afraid this is how I found it, but it does mean that I can reuse it. And this one is from 1899. I really am losing my voice. Excuse me. But there we go. And this page includes the Montgolfier brothers, and they were the guys that invented a hot air balloon. So that's what they're there. But it can flap open, lots of writing underneath. And then opposite, I've made a hot air balloon journaling card, a nice big one for lots of writing. And that's tucked into a pocket from this beautiful paper from an accounts journal, which is so big. I can't actually fit it in the video. And that's from 1965 and just has this fabulous paper. So I thought I'd include some of that here. And then on the other side, again from another book, is this beautiful encyclopedia of birds from the 70s, so about 50 years old. It's got lovely images in, so I've included one here and made it into a little notepad with various other vintage papers inside. And as we're on the bird theme, going back to flying things again, I've made a funky little bookmark with a bird's claw, so that tucks in there. Moving on to the centre of the first signature, beautiful bird image, had to include it, but there's lots of writing space around the edge. And then we've got the back of the accounts journal, and I thought this guy looked like a bit like an accountant, so I've included him as well. And then when I was looking through the dictionary, I saw this fabulous image, and I thought that'll do for a Father's Day journal. So beautiful ship image, and then it opens up and we've got some little critters again and a bit of writing space. And then on the back, one of my favourite images of all time of the ship and the octopus, so all giant squid. So I've done a little stamp opposite with an octopus on it. Moving on, this is again from the original zoology book, lovely butterfly image and words about butterflies, so I thought I'd include a nice decoupage butterfly there. And then you can see where I've strengthened the spine here. There's some lovely old linen, and this is again part of the book, all about natural sciences and zoology, so I thought, there we go, let's include some more animals, which I've done, and here we go here as well. Again, lots more writing space, and part of the book is all about sauterelles, can't remember the word now in English, grasshoppers. So I found again the page from my little dictionary that's got grasshoppers, and I've made it into a little notebook, notepad, note card even, held together with a little pin, and again flips open for writing on the back. And then another lovely little grasshopper image, nice beetle, writing space. And this just always makes me laugh. This is part of a book that I found didn't have a date on it, didn't have a cover, just these amazing images of gymnastic exercises to be done by soldiers. So I thought, as we're doing exercise, include bicycles, so exercise and bicycles. I hope you're seeing where my mind is going here. And then again from the little dictionary, another gymnast page, because apparently you can't get too much exercise. But, more about crafting really, but there we go. And another exercise image, and I've made that into a little notepad. So lots more writing space. Then we go on to football, again more exercise, and this is from a different book. This is from Memento Larousse, which is more like an encyclopedia, which has lovely images in it. So I've included the football one there, and a little football, if you flip open there. And then we go back to hot air balloons and the Grand Invention book and flying things. So I've done an airship, and then it's talking about insects and the cockchafers again. So there's the matching little book page from the dictionary. More writing space. This is tea and coffee stained paper. And I thought this looked like a snail shell, so I've included a snail shell at the top. And then another butterfly page with some more decoupage butterflies. And then we're on to the second part of the book, which is all about trees, about botany and trees. So I've got this beautiful tree stamp here. And then it's talking about pine trees. So I've dried a piece of a fir tree from my garden that you've got there. Then we've got a piece of another book here. This is a Robinson Crusoe book that I've made into another junk journal. So 1930s. And as it was Robinson Crusoe, I thought I'd include a shell image, and then I've done a little tuck pocket here, and then I've made a little notebook with lots of shell images. So, and I've sewn this one together. So that can be taken out and used as necessary. And we have paper from another journal, which is here, another accounts journal, beautiful green paper. So I've done a nice message in a bottle to go with Robinson Crusoe, and then a nice little starfish image. And I've made some little pockets with copies of cigarette cards that were to do with Robinson Crusoe, and then there's space for notes on the back. So there's 3 of those in there. Then we've got this fabulous image. This is a fox, apparently. This is what they thought a fox looked like in 1898. And this another book that was in pieces, the Jean de Bonne Volonté, which has fantastic images, and this one I thought was appropriate for the zoology book, so I've included it here for you. And then on the back, another animal image, a bit more Robinson Crusoe, another anchor image, and a lovely fabric treasure map with hidden writing space underneath. Now I've made a little flip-up book with pages from old books, including a tree image here to go with the trees from the botany part of the book. And some more pine cones, another tree image, and then this lovely map from the Memento Larousse. And then inside I've just written a little note of everything that's in the journal with all the dates. And then we've got the back pages, which have the contents of the original book, and then the date there, 1946, which I think appears somewhere else as well, but I think I flipped past it too quickly. How did it go? Lost it now. Oh, there we go, 1946. So that was when the book was originally made. And that's it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.